Once upon a time, in a far-off kingdom, lived a young lady, a sad young lady,
I wish
and a childless baby,
more than life. I wish
with his wife.
more than anything. More than love.
I wish the temperance dinner was a festival.
More than life.
The case to be a festival. More than rich and festival.
I wish my cow would give us some milk.
More than anything.
I wish we had a child.
I want a child. I wish it was a festival. I wish we had a child. I wish.
You wish to go to the festival?
The poor girl's mother had died.
You? What is your problem? You wish to go to the festival? The festival? The King's Festival?
And her father had taken for his new wife,
The festival?
a woman with 2 daughters of her own.
Look at your nails, look at your trash, people will laugh at you. The message you want to go to the festival and dance before the bridge.
All 3 were beautiful of face, but vile and black of heart. Jack, on the other hand, had no father, and his mother,
I wish.
she was not quite beautiful either.
I wish my son would not be fooled. I wish my house was not a mess. I wish the cow gives the milk. I wish the wall was full of gold. I wish a lot of things. You foolish child. What in heaven's name are you doing with the cow inside the house?
And one environment might be just what Milky White needs to produce his milk.
It's a she. How many times must I tell you only she's can give milk? Oh, come in, little girl. I wish. It's not for me, it's for my granny in the woods. A loaf of bread. The bring my poor old hungry granny in the woods. Just a loaf of bread.
But Cinderella's stepmother had surprised her.
I have emptied the cloth bundles into the ashes for you. If you pick them out in 2 hours' time, you can come to the festival with us.
Listen well, son. Milky White must be taken to market.
But Milky White's our best cow.
One! He's been dry for a week. We've no food, no money, and no choice but to sell him off. He can still command a price.
But Milky White is my best friend in the whole world.
Look at her! There are bumps on her nose. There are flies in her eyes. There's a lump on her rump big enough to be a hump. But son, we've no time to sit and dither. For the withers with the winter. And no one keeps a cow for a friend. Sometimes I feel you touch. Into the woods it's time to go. I hate to leave my house to go. Into the woods it's time to go. I must begin my journey. Into the woods and hear the streets and where I am expected now. Into the woods to go to the town. Into the woods to the town. You're certain of your way. The way is clear. The way is good. I have no fear, nor no one should. The woods are just trees. The trees are just wood. I sort of hate to ask if, but do you have a basket?
Don't say me late.
And save some of the sweets for Granny. Into the woods, down the dell, the path the train. I know it well. Into the woods, the goose and cow was waiting on the journey. Into the woods to bring some bread to Granny, who is sick and bad. Never can tell what side the head, for all I know, she's already dead. But into the woods, into the woods, into the woods, Granny's house and home before it starts.
Hurry up and do my hair, Cinderella. Are you really wearing that? There is other little hair, Cinderella. Can't you hide it with a hat?
You look beautiful.
I know.
We'll be there. Mother said he good. Father said he nice. Crackers always said advice. Show me nice. Cinderella's good. Cinderella's nice. Good, good, nice. But they're gonna be good if everyone's fine. And they're always left behind. Never mind. Cinderella's kind. Cinderella's nice. Good, nice. That's that kind.
start a family of his own, and concerned that all efforts until now have failed.
Who might that be?
We sold our last loaf of bread.
It's the witch from next door. We have no bread.
Well, of course you have no bread.
What do you wish?
It's not what I wish, it's what you wish. Nothing cooking is there now, is there?
The old adventurous will never tell the couple that she had placed a spell on their house.
What spell?
In the past, when you were no more a babe, your father brought his young wife and you to this cottage. They were a handsome couple, but not handsome neighbors. You see, your mother was with child when she developed an unusual appetite. She was going to make my beautiful garden and told your father that what she wanted more than anything in the world was free, and nothing but free. Costly fat first down to the salary and married the hire of the family and lives it all right. But it wasn't quite till I caught him in the autumn in my garden one day. Raw beat me, raised beat me, rooting to my renovator, raiding my roof away, tripping up my rag in my garden. I should have laid a spell in right there. So I'm turning into stone, or a dog, or a cat. Oh, but I did, Mother Anthony, and I had lots to spare to turn out whether I said, spare, you will let me have the baby that your wife will bear. And we'll call it sweat.
I had a brother?
No, but you have a sister.
But the witch refused to tell him any more of his sister, not even that her name was Rapunzel.
I thought that I'd been more than reasonable, and that we all might live happily ever after. But how was I supposed to know what your mother had also hid in his place? You see, my mother had warned me that I would be punished if I were to ever lose any of the beans. Beans? The speckled beans! And I have always been a new soul of my beans, I was watching him crawl back over the lawn. They from the lady statue, but that's another story to her. Anyway, on the next day came, I did my thing. I was thinking with the baby, but I did, and it was a never be reached. The mother cried, and mother died after I prevented her. I admit it was a pleasure at the start. I'm still not multiplied. And then later he was Joseph. You too, son. Oh, that's your family tree. We'll always be a barren one. There's no more fountains, there's no more seeds in my garden dry. You can see my neck ring back down to the ceiling. Keep that tree, don't you? Never ever in the realm of my dreams. Especially the bees. Listen to me, darling. Take Milky White to market. That's the best price you can. Take no less than £5. Are you listening to me?
Yes.
And how much you'd ask for?
No more than
No less than 5. Jack, have you noticed that? The house is getting colder. This is not the time for dreaming. Chimney stacks starting to crack. The mice are getting bolder. The floor's gone flat. Your mother's getting older. Your father's not back. And you can't listen to your dreaming, pretty dreams. To wish and wait from day to day will never keep the wolves away. So in the woods, time now we have to live. I don't care how. Into the woods to sell the cow. You must begin your journey. Into the woods and don't delay. We have to face the marketplace. Into the woods to journey.
Into the woods to sell a friend.
Someday you'll have a real pet, Jack. A pity.
No, spell my house.
Our house.
Only I can list spell my.
What might be in your
Bread and wine, the greater will have something good to make it strong.
and where might your grandmother live?
A good quarter of a league further, perhaps with under 3 large oak trees.
Look at that flesh, pink and plump. Hello, little girl. Tender and fresh, not one lump. Hello, little girl. This one's especially lush. Ooh, delicious. Hello, little girl. What's your rush? I'm missing all the flowers. The sun will set forever. Take your time. Straight ahead, not tired. Feel it friend. It's so little girl. Hark and hush. The birds are singing sweetly. You'll miss the birds completely. They're traveling so sweetly. Grandmother first, then Miss Brooke. What a delectable couple! To perfection, one wrinkle, one stumble, one moment, mother says, someone tables, the time never stress. So little girl, any path, so many birds exploring. This one would be so boring, and look what you're ignoring. Think of those crisp, aging bones. Then something fresh on the palate. Think of that scrumptious carnality twice in one day. There's no possible way to describe what you feel when you're talking to your meal. Mother said, come with me, fall down, never said, noise along the wrong way. Genuine like a fresh cake. Goodbye, Mr. Wolf. Goodbye, little girl. And to you.
If harm comes the little girl in the red cape.
Oh, dear, little girl, get the cake!
Are you frightening me?
That is the cake! Get it! Get it!
What? How am I supposed to get it?
You go up to the little thing and
I can't just take a food from a little girl. Why don't you take it?
if I could, I would, but I can't. My blossom, this is beautiful. Give me what I need! You give me what I need!
This is ridiculous. I'll never get that red cake nor find a golden cow or a yellow slipper. What was the golden slipper and yellow cow out for?
The cow is white, milk, the cake is red, is blood, the hair is yellow, is corn.
What are you doing here?
You forgot your scarf.
Oh. You have no business being alone in the woods. And you have no idea what that song's on here. You'll be frightened for your life. Now go home!
I wish to help.
No! Spell's my house!
Our house!
Only I can live the spell of my house!
Our house. We must listen. Cow and white as milk. Go on.
Hello there, young lad.
Hello, sir.
What might you be doing with a cow in the middle of the forest?
Well, I was on my way to market, but I seem to have lost my way.
What are you planning to do there?
Ow! And what are you planning to do there?
Sell my cow, sir. No less than 5 pounds.
5 pounds. Where am I get 5 pounds?
She must be generous with milk to bet 5 pounds.
Yes, ma'am.
And if you can't fetch that sum, then what do you do?
Well, I hadn't thought of that. I suppose my mother and I will have no food to eat.
This is the sum total.
Beans? Oh, beans! Ha! Beans! No, we can't give up our beans. Well, if you feel we must.
Huh?
Beans will bring you food, son.
Beans. Beans. In exchange for my cow.
Well, son, you see, these beans are no ordinary beans. These beans carry magic.
What kind of magic?
Tell him.
Magic that defies description.
No, I don't know. My mother...
Oh, young Jedi, for a sack of beans with dinner.
How many beans?
6.
5. We can't part all, so we must keep one for ourselves. But besides, I'd say each bean is worth £1, at the very least.
Oh, might I be able to buy my cow back someday?
Oh, possibly. Good luck in your life.
I guess this is goodbye. Old pal, you've been a circus friend. I hate to see it part. Old pal, someday I'll buy you back. I'll see you soon again. I hope that when I do, it won't be on a plate.
Take the cow and go home.
I was trying to be helpful.
Magic beans. We've no reason to believe those beans carry magic. Are we to dispel this curse through the sea?
Well, we do a favor. At least he'll have some food.
5 beans.
If you know what you want, then you go and you find it and you get it.
Home.
Do you want a child or not? And you give and you take and you bid and you bargain or you live to regret it.
Will you please go home?
There are rights and wrongs and in between. So late when fortune intervenes. And maybe they're really magic. Who knows? What you do, that's the point. All the rest of this chatter.
Look at her, she's crying.
Everything you do is pure and intention is meant. If it's just a little bit, it doesn't matter.
Yes.
No, what really matters is that everyone else tiny life. What's important really is the sign. Only 3 more times we'll have our prize. In the end, this I shall realize. If the end is right, it justifies the beast.
Take the cow and go home. I'll carry this out of my own backing.
And so the man continued his search for the case of Reddit's blood. As for Rapunzel, the witch was careful not to lose this beauty to the outside world, and so shut her within a doorless palace. And when the old enchantment came to pay a visit, she called her.
Rapunzel is a strange name. Strange and yet beautiful. Fit for a prince. Tomorrow, when that horrible witch arrives, I'll go before her tower and say, Rapunzel, Rapunzel, let down your hair to me.
Hello there, little one.
Hello?
Have you saved some of those sweets for Granny?
I ate all the sweets. And half a loaf of bread.
Oh. Where'd you get this cake? I so admire it.
My granny made it for me.
Is that right? I would love a red cake just like it.
You look pretty foolish.
May I take a look at it?
I want to sit on my cake. Please give it back.
But I need it badly.
Give it back. Get the little fool. Get the cake.
Hurry to your granny, and be careful. No wolf comes your way.
I'd rather wolf than you any day.
If you know what you need, then you go. When you find it, you take it. Do I want this child or not? It's a cloak. What's a cloak? It's a joke. It's a stupid little cloak. And a cloak is what you make it. So you take it. Things are only what you need it for. What's important is who needs them more.
And so the baker, with newfound determination, went after the case of bread and blood. As for the little girl, she was surprised to find her grandmother's cottage door standing wide open.
Dear, uneasy I feel. Perhaps it's all the sleep. Good day, grandmother. You're looking very strange. Hi, grandmother. What big ears you have. Better to hear you is my dear. But, grandmother, what large eyes you have. Better to see you is my dear. But, grandmother, what large hands you have. Better to hold you is my dear. But, grandmother, what a big, wet, terrible mouth you have. Better to eat you.
And scarcely had the wolf said this when the sting bound he was devouring the little girl. Although, to my personal opinion, I would have gone into that red-haired dish with a good cold glass of Chignon. Scarcely had the wolf said this when the sting bound he was devouring the little girl. Well, it was a full day of eating for both. It was an appetite to eat. Wolf was fed for a nice one.
That grandmother has a mighty snore. Where's the little one? Eating no doubt. Or eating! Grandmother! What's that red spot in the corner of your mouth? Seems me to be fine. I'll get the cake. From within your stomach.
Hey, start forgetting what's inside that wolf. Let's see the demon slice into 1,000 bits. Or make it. We'll watch him die. A slow, horrible, agonizing death. Be quiet, child. This evil needs to be destroyed. Now, go and fetch me some great stones and we'll fill his belly with them. Then we'll watch him try to run away.
I won't leave you to your task.
Don't you want the skin?
No, you keep them.
What kind of a hunter are you?
I'm a baker.
Mother sat straight ahead, not to the light, looking the flag. I should have heeded her advice, but he seemed so nice. And he showed me things, many beautiful things that I hadn't thought to explore. They were off my path, so I never had dared. I had been so careful, I never had cared. But he made me feel excited, so excited and scared. When he said, come in, with that sickening grin, how could I know what was in store? What his teeth were bared, so I really got scared, both excited and scared. But he threw me close, and he swallowed me down, down a dog climbing path, where the secrets that I never want to know, and when everything familiar seemed to disappear forever, at the end of the path, with Granny once again. So we wait in the dark, until someone set us free. We'll run to the light, we're back at the start. not put your faith in a capron's output. Will not protect you the way that they should. Take extra care with strangers. Cute flowers have their dangers. And the scary is exciting. Nice is different than good. Now I know, don't be scared. Granny is right, just be prepared. Isn't it nice to know a lot? And a little bit not.
Stay away from me!
Mr. Baker, you saved her life. Here.
Are you certain?
Yes, baby Granny will make me another from the skins of that wolf.
Oh, thank you.
As he so the baker, feeling braver and more satisfied than he had ever felt, ran back to the woods. As for the lad, Jack,
Only a politician would exchange a cow or pig. No, stop! God, he died. You've got another cup for you.
little did they know those beans would grow into an enormous stalk that would stretch into the heavens.
Are you all right there? Yes. I just need to catch my breath. Oh, what a beautiful gown you're wearing. Were you the King's Festival? Yes. Aren't you the lucky one? Whatever are you doing in the woods in the tower? No, sir.
I think I see you over there. Come on, Steve. Come on.
I've never lied to royalty before. I've never anything to royalty before. Thank you. Prince were looking for me, I certainly wouldn't hide. Oh, what brings you to the woods with a cow? Oh, my husband's in the woods somewhere. He isn't doing his stuff. Oh, yes. Now the prince and his dog thing. Oh, yes. He's a very nice prince. Yes. And it's a very nice dog. Yes. And when I have to say trumpet, no, the prince and his dog. Well, he's all. Is that all? Did you dance? Is he charming? They say that he's charming. We did nothing but dance. Yes, and to say nice things. No, the prince. Oh, the prince. Yes, the prince. Yes, born for a prince, I guess. Yes. I don't think it was strange. And it's all very strange. Are you to attend the festival tomorrow? Perhaps. Be pursued by a prince. All that pursues me is tomorrow's bread. What I wouldn't give to be in your shoes. Did you look over there? An enormous vine growing next to that little cottage. Slippers! It looks like a tiny beanstalk rising into the sky. There, no! I must get high! No! No! Wait, come back! Oh, no! Get away!
One midnight gone.
no, not untied yourself.
Sometimes things you look good for are not to be done.
The hunt is the best of the house. Agreed? Agreed.
Never were bothered at all. Or open your mouth.
The difference between a cow and a bean is a bean can begin an adventure.
Oh, dude, don't hold my fist. It's pretty the flowers farthest from the path.
Well, it's gonna stand me as long as they want.
One midnight gone! The sound of the wolf stopped the end of the world.
A servant is not just a dog to a prince.
That's not like we visitors. You may know what you need, but to get what you want, better see that you keep what you have.
One midnight gone.
Sometimes stranger old
giants in the sky. When you're way up high, you look below at the world you've left and the things you know. It's more than a glance is enough to show you just how small you are. When you're way up high, you're on your own, a world like none that you've ever known. And the sky is lead and the earth is stone. You're free to do whatever pleases you. Exploring things you've never dared, 'cause you don't care when suddenly there's a big, tall, terrible giant at the door. A big, tall, terrible lady giant sweeping the floor. But she gives you food and she gives you rest, and she draws you close to her giant breast. And you know things now that you never knew before. Not till the sky, only just when you've made a friend and all, you know she's big, but you don't feel small. Someone bigger than her comes along the hall to swallow you for lunch. And your heart is lead and your stomach's stone. You're really scared being all alone. It's then that you long for the things you've known, the world you've left, and the little you own, and the fun is done. You steal what you can and run. You scramble down and you look below, and the world you know begins to grow. And the roof, the house, and your mother at the door. The roof, the house, and the world you never thought to explore. And you think of all of the things you've seen, and you wish that you could live in between. And you're back again, only different than before. After the sky, there are giants in the sky. There are big, tall, terrible, awesome, scary, wonderful giants in the sky. Look what I have here. 5 gold pieces.
Oh, 5 gold pieces?
I had more, but my mother made me surrender them. So I'll be these 5 to group as I please.
Oh my.
Where's Milky White?
Milky White's back home with my wife.
Let's go get her.
No, wait, I don't know that I would sell.
You said that I could buy my cow back.
I know, but I'm not sure about 5 gold pieces.
Are you saying that you wish more money?
More money is always, but keep this.
I will go fetch more.
I never said I would. 5 gold pieces. With this money, I can buy space flight for a year. I can buy a new set of food.
Well, could you buy yourself a try?
Who are you?
When first I appear, I see you. It's serious. But when you say, I am nothing, I am nothing, I am nothing, I am nothing. Serious. Could you buy yourself a child?
I don't understand.
How badly do you wish a child? 5 gold pieces? 10? 20?
I've not thought the price on it.
Exactly. You won't thought about many things. Ask your son.
Wait, the money's not yours!
Hey, Mr. Jackson, Jackson! The money is not but the portion. It's your wish, be honest.
Dad! Wait, come back here! Danny! What are you doing here now?
I see the cake.
Yes! You've only 2 items left to locate.
3.
2! I've the cow and the cake.
You the cake.
What have you done to the cow?
She ran away before I reached home. I've been looking for her all night.
Should have known better than to even trust her in you.
She might have just as easily run away from you. But she didn't, but she might. But she didn't, but she might. The cow is gone. Get it back, get it back.
We were Alma. Just going to do that, yeah. Here, I can give you this.
I don't want to back. Have you done that? My sweetest cow. Bring me the items before tomorrow's midnight. You'll think you get a touch from a child.
I don't like that woman. How many dice?
I'm sorry I lost the cow.
I shouldn't have yelled. Now, go back to the village. I won't make things right. And then we can go about our lives again. No more hunting through the woods for strange objects. No more witches, or timid boys, or hurry little girls. Go!
There you are. But I wonder where you would go.
I've been searching all night. Oh! Her? The beautiful one I just seen.
Well, where did she go?
She was like a star in morning.
She was lovely.
The lovely.
I'm not certain that's where I too have found a lovely maiden. She was here.
It's in the woods.
Yes. And top of a tall tower that has no doors. What's that?
Where?
That's somewhere over there.
And how do you manage this?
I stand before her tower and say, Rapunzel, Rapunzel, let down your hair to me. And she lowers the longest, most beautiful head of hair, yellow as color. I should cling to her.
Rapunzel? What kind of hair is that? I never heard of such a thing.
I speak the truth. To spare your maiden. A maiden, running from a prince. Never run from us, or me.
What are you talking? You can't get anyone but size a girl named Rapunzel. Wrong with Rapunzel? Did I abuse her, show her things? Why does she run from me? If I lose her, how shall I regain the heart she has won from me? Agony beyond power of speech. When the one thing you want is the only thing out of your reach.
I hide her tower, she sits by the hour, maintaining her head. Life can be coming and frequently humming a blind corpse. Agony, far more painful than yours. When you know that she'll go with you, if there only were doors.
Agony, all the torture they teach.
What's so intriguing
Or half so fatiguing
as what's out of reach?
that my unsucceed is clever, well-mannered, considerate, passionate, charming, as kind as I'm handsome, and there to approach.
For everything maidens could wish for.
Then why no?
Why no?
This girl must be mad.
You know nothing of madness till you're climbing her hair and you see her up there as you're nearing her, all the while hearing her agony.
So it's different for each. Always 10 steps behind,
Always 10 feet below,
and she's just out of reach. Agony that can cut like a knife. I must have her to one.
Two princes, each more handsome than the other. Ooh, no, get the hair. Oh, get the hair. Oh, excuse me, have you seen the young Jedi? I mean, red hair and a sunny little slightly vague disposition. And his new chef, not one particularly white cow. That's the one. Have you seen the cow? No. I'll never catch her again. Children can be very queer with animals. You be careful with your children. I have no children. That's okay too. Yes, well, I've not seen your son today. I hope he didn't climb that beanstalk again. Quit falling on your head, I say. Jack! Jack! What an ugly woman.
Moo! Why is that Jedi put a freaking belt?
Your wish is granted.
I want you to see the out of my back. I hope there are no witches to encounter here. Rapunzel, Rapunzel, let down your hair to me. Is that you, my friend? Yes. Sorry for this. You sure take off the spills, don't you? These slippers, they're not much suited for these surroundings. They're not much suited for dancing either. Well, I'd say those slippers were a miracle. Yes, they're all you could wish for in beauty. Well, we can give for just one. One? What? One isn't likely to do you much good. Of course not. Was the ball just as wonderful as last evening? Oh, it's still a nice ball. Yes, and they have got much food. No, the prince. Oh, the prince. Yes, the prince. You knew quite really was. Oh, who? I'm afraid I was rude. Oh, how? Now I'm being pursued. Yes, and I'm not in the mood. I have no experience with fairy princes or dogs or gowns and things. Oh, nonsense. Every girl dreams of...
Look, sir, look.
I mean your shoes!
Where did she go? Don't play the fool, woman.
Oh, you mean the beautiful young lady in the ball gown? She went that way. I was trying to hold her.
Come on, come in.
Yes, sir.
Did you see where this mustache guy went?
The prince, of course. Oh, he went off in that direction. You'll never catch him.
We wish that the mom with the cow and molested us. Please, let me compare the color with that of your own.
You want to compare our hair to yours?
It's just corn.
You do know one of them had black hair, don't you?
I'm colorblind. I thought you were pretty home. Had no luck.
You the cow?
Yes. We've only 2 of the 4.
3.
2.
3 compared it to your corn.
Where did you find it?
Oh, I pulled from a maiden in a tower.
Oh, wow.
I almost had the force, but she got away.
We've 1 entire day left. Surely we can locate the slipper by then.
We? You mean you allow me to stay?
Well, perhaps it will take the 2 of us to get this child.
You've changed. You're daring. You're different in the woods. More sure, more sharing. You're getting up through the woods. If you could see, you're not the man who started, and much more open.
takes two. I thought one was enough, it's not true. It takes two of you, you came through. When the journey was rough, it took you. It took two of us. It takes care, it takes patience, and fear and despair to change. So you swear to change. Who can tell if you do? It takes two.
You change, you're thriving. There's something about the woods, not just surviving. You're blossoming in the woods. At home, I fear we stay the same forever. And then, out here, you're passionate, charming, considerate, clever.
It takes one to begin, but then once you've begun, it takes two of you, it's no fun. But what needs to be done, you can do. When there's two of you, if I dare, it's because I'm becoming aware of us. As a pair of us, each accepting a share of what's there. We've changed, we're strangers. I'm meeting you in the woods. Who mind? What dangers? I know they pass the woods. And once we're past, let's hope the change is left. Beyond woods, beyond witches and slippers and hoods. Just the two of us, beyond lies. Stay at home with our beautiful pride. Just a few of us. It takes trust, it takes depth, it takes more, and we're done. We want more, we had none, we got three. We need one, it takes two. Woo!
The most beautiful.
Of course he does. Why don't you go up to the kingdom right now and bring it back and show me?
I could.
You could not.
I could too.
You could not.
I could too.
Mr. Liar!
You'll see.
After having cast out Rapunzel to her remote desert, the witch returned to take the prince by surprise.
You would thank your dearest, but the bird no longer sits in our cage.
And unfortunately, the prince fell into a patch of thorns and pierced his eyes and blinded him.
A slave!
She returned for her final visit to the festival.
He's a very smart stranger. He's a prince of retail. Join me time I come from him. He's working on the stairs. I was caught unaware, and I thought, well, he's there.
man, and he and I will search your kingdom tomorrow for making some fit this shoe.
But it's mine! What?
And all will be repaired. What was that noise?
Just the blood of lightning and a fire of Kinga.
How dare you open the circus on me?
My apologies, sir. I thought that I might...
I employ a rule that has the entire circuit filled with hate. And when the maiden runs down, remain hustled by it.
Brilliant!
I hope so.
And sir, I've succeeded in obtaining the other slipper.
Give them the slipper and all will be repaired.
Who are you, old man?
I'm glad you asked. When first I hear, I see...
Shut up!
Good catch! He's always been good, and we only need one. Oh.
Coming down the beanstalk, calling for his action, I ran to the house when I came to me, started crashing down the stalk, and it was a crash. Stalk fell, but there was no dash. Oh, I know, he's been crushed by an ogre.
Go! Worrying will do you no good. If he's safe, then he's safe. And if he's crossbow, there's nothing we can do about that. Now it's there. Tom, I have to get my arrest for tomorrow, Christmas. Come out.
Doesn't anyone care that a giant is falling from the sky?
It is dead.
The bird midnight is near!
I see his cow, I see his pupper.
And the cake is when it's blood.
And Harry is cool! You want the
That cow does look as white as milk to me.
Oh, she is! She is? Let's kill it!
We had a girl once, so honestly we did.
Then where is it? Oh, she's dead.
We thought it was for a live cow.
Of course, but for a live cow. So bring me the dead cow, I'll bring it back to life.
You can do that now!
There you are, before he spits out!
Oh,
Look at the most beautiful heart I found.
Oh! Don't do too much. Could have been killed coming down that plank. He's too heavy.
What's happening?
Oh, look, he wasn't dead, but don't worry, the brain went back to life. Look, you're right. No, two friends. A cow and a heart.
Feed the object to the cow.
What?
You heard me. Feed the object to the cow. Wrong ingredients. Forgive us, child.
Wait, it's all your instructions. One of the cows might not correct.
Yes.
This is the case of dirt, please. There's blood. There's a slipper.
Yes.
and more compared to hairs of his ear cord.
I pulled the hair from a baby in a towel. What were you doing there? I was happily passing by. You fool!
I touched that hair. Don't you understand that? Don't make that any of the items.
No!
Corn! The corn! What? The silky hair of the corn. Pull it from the air and feed it to the cow, quickly!
This is fair work, old man, or your son will be the last of your flesh and blood.
Son?
Please,
Yes! He's your father.
Father? Could it be you? I thought you died in a making accident.
I didn't mean to run away from your son, but
It's working! It's working!
I don't
now, into the cup!
Please, give me what you wish.
How much do we expect this, child?
What's wrong? What's happening?
Wait, where are you going?
All is
Father! Father! He's dead!
And so, the mysterious man died. Having helped end the curse on his house, for the sake of there be no reunion with his father, he and his wife, bewildered, returned home. The witch, who had been punished with old age and ugliness for that time her dreams had been stolen and her life flashed, was now returned to the former state of youth and, beauty. And Milky White, after a severe night of indigestion, was reunited with the now wealthy Jack. As for the prince, he began to search for the foot to fit the golden circle. And when he came to Cinderella's house, Cinderella's stepmother took the slipper into Torrez's room.
Carefully go, darling, I know. Why don't we get it'll have to go. But when you're right, you'll have to select it to that beneath.
The girl obeyed, swallowing the cane and drawing the prince on his horse, riding off to become his bride. The prince the false bride and asked the other sister to try on the shoe.
But when it fits, darling, be still. Cut off a bit of the heel and it will. When you're trying to sit or ride, you'll have your knees to walk. No, ow, ow.
The girl obeyed and swallowed her pain. But as she was helped to the back of the horse by the prince, he noticed blood trickling from her shoe. How do you know other doctors? To which the woman replied,
No, only little son at kitchen went. His late wife left behind, but she's much too dirty to present herself.
and when Cinderella presented herself and tried on the blood-soaked slipper, it fit like a glove. This is the true bride!
I've always wanted a son.
And much to the dismay of the stepmother and her daughters, he took Cinderella on his horse and rode off. And finally, as for Rapunzel, she bore twins and lived impoverished in the desert until the day her prince, wandering aimlessly, might have always so familiar that he went towards her. And when he approached, Rapunzel, overjoyed at seeing him, fell into his arms. Two of her tears wetted his eyes, and their touch restored his vision.
I'm sure they're mine.
Not mine.
You're one.
That Torrez one.
She's not as water.
Oh.
Listen,
So it's true. Infidel. I should sue you.
silly woman, you can't sue a prince.
Are you certain? Your mother isn't.
You kind of look...
No!
Witch! Say that again. I dare you. I was going to come and fetch you as soon as you learned your lesson. Who are you? Surely you remember. Mother? Yes, yes. This is who I truly am. Come with me. We can be as happy as we once were. Buffy.
Should I go with you? You can stick the dick.
Let her speak for herself, Sonny. But you are the only family I've ever known, and he's ugly. Please? No! You're gonna kick me out. Made it bet.
As is often the way of these tales, in exchange for her youth and beauty, the witch has lost her love. When the wedding with the prince was celebrated, Lucinda and Florinda wishing to win favor of Cinderella and share her misfortune. But as they stood by to let it come, mysterious, alien, rabid pigs swooped down the
I see your princess found you. Oh, yes. Thanks to the slipper. I never thought I'd wear a prince.
I never thought I'd find you.
I never thought I could be so happy.
And it came to pass, all that seemed wrong was now right. The kingdom was filled with joy, and those who deserved it were certain of long and happy lives, ever after. The journey over, all is mended, and it's not just for today, but tomorrow and extended ever after. Ever after! All the curses have been ended, the reverses wiped away, full in tenderness and laughter, forever after. Happy hour, happy after, happy hour, after. Your teacher, back to you, so yeah, absolutely true. We are from the day, so yeah, you're most tender. Now, you reach the right conclusion. I know what we did wrong. Not sorry, not sorrow. Tenderness and laughter. Joy today, bliss tomorrow, and forever after.
I was writing this when we were happy. We were flying
upon a time, lived.
I wish
In the same far kingdom
more than ten,
lived the young prince,
more than life,
the lad Jack,
more than sportsmen.
I wish.
and the baker, Sam.
No, I miss. I wish. More than anything.
More than some.
Here and there. And it's a festival.
More than life.
I wish it's such a festival.
More than riches.
Festival.
I miss my kingdom up in the sky more than anything.
I wish we had more room.
Another room.
But despite some minor inconveniences, they were all content.
I never thought I'd try to pray.
I must be deep and rich.
I never thought I'd find perfection.
I never thought I could be so
happy.
I just think I just want some surgery.
I just thought we'd have a baby. I just thought I could be so happy.
Happy now, happy now, happy ever after. We're so happy, you're so happy. Just as long as you stay happy, we'll stay happy. That's what wrong.
With my cow, little gurgle, scoot out.
We should really sell it.
Where's the cheesecloth?
If you take me problems such that you regret them, better tackle them together, get them.
I'm gonna be a perfect son.
I'm gonna be a loving
perfect
father.
father.
I'm gonna see that he is so happy. I never thought I'd love my wife. I would settle for another. Then become a wife. Then we set for life. Then we get a child. Then we're smile. I'm so happy. Only this cottage were a little larger.
I'll spend our quarters in due time.
Why stand when we can simply move to another cottage?
We will not move. This house my father's, and now to be my son.
You would raise your child alongside a witch.
Why does he always cry when I hold him?
Baby's crying, he's fine. You need to hold him as if he were so fragile.
Here he wants his mother.
I can't take care of him all the
I
time.
will care for him when he's older. We had go through thick and thin.
We had to lose a lot to win. I never thought I'd be so thin. I never thought I'd be so much I hadn't been. I'm so happy.
Are you right?
I think so.
And the baby?
Oh, he's fine. And you? Oh.
You! Have you done this for our house?
Always thinking of yourself. Look at my garden. What if your garden's
Destroyed.
What has happened? I was thrown to the ground. I saw nothing. What could do such a thing?
An earthquake.
No earthquake. My garden hasn't trampled. The Lord footprint. Who could do such a thing? Anything with footprints that large is wrong too.
Do you think it was a bear?
A bear? Bears are sweet. Have you ever seen a bird 40-foot feet? Dragon, a scarf mark, usually they're linked.
Manticore.
Imaginary.
Griffin.
Extinct.
Giant.
Very, very possible.
A giant.
Maybe you should tell someone. Who are you going to tell?
The royal family, of course.
I wouldn't trust that family to set out a rat. With the giants, we'll all have to go into battle. A giant is the worst. Hard to outwit a giant. You see, a giant has a brain. A giant is just like us, only bigger. Much bigger. So big that we are just an expendable ball underneath its foot. Crap! We are moving.
And so to make a visit to the castle, but not before visiting Jack and his mother.
Oh, look who's your wife. It's the butcher.
The baker!
The baker.
What can we do for you, sir?
I've come here to investigate the destruction that was brought upon our house today. hear the giant's footsteps. I'll go to your house.
You'll do no such any help at all.
I'm sorry, but you'll get none from us. I don't remember you caring when there was a dead giant in my backyard. I remember you going change from my age.
A dead giant in the backyard is one thing. The crushed one is quite another.
Listen, old man, I wouldn't worry. I heard giants never strike the same old place.
Sabrina knew your captain on the left.
And when the maker reached the castle, there was a princess who greeted him.
No!
The story untold.
Excuse me, madam. The small man insists on seeing you.
Ah, Princess, I come to report the appearance of a giant in the land.
Where did you see a giant?
I didn't exactly see it.
Then how do you know there's a giant in the land?
Well, our house has been crushed and there are footprints.
That could have been any number of things.
Wait,
Princess, a nearby household was visited by a giant not long ago. Betty from Beanstalk.
yes, I remember.
That giant was slain. Now come along.
Quiet, dog. Okay. Princess, we have a young child. He was very difficult to come by. His safety is of great importance to me.
Are we entirely through now?
Yeah, sure.
I will take the thing up with the prince when he returns.
Why
Thank you.
Why stay there tonight?
Now, well, done. I'm off to market.
Bye, my baby.
I want you to stay inside.
But I'm going to follow me.
I don't want you running around with my big giant on the loose.
But I'm going to kill the giant.
Please, we've had our fill of giants.
Mother, you may be me.
Enough! I want you to promise you will leave your surroundings.
Mother, I'm a man now.
Just a little boy in your mother's eyes. I want you to promise. Promise?
I promise.
What happened to your house? Oh, we've had a baking accident.
A baking accident.
There's no use frightening the young thing.
You can't frighten her.
Well, I guess Granny will have to do without the bread and cheese. Besides, that's all I can carry. Well, why is it so low? Oh, we had an accident too. I came home to find our house collapsed. And there's a big wind blew it in. I couldn't find another anywhere. Oh no. So I salvaged what I could and now I'm off. Oh, good friend, what news have you? What did Mother say? What kind of trouble? I can't investigate. A princess is supposed to know some of them misfortunes. Good idea, Miss So Smart. I will go into the woods and I will disguise myself to see what's wrong. Thank you. We'll take you, Granny.
What?
No use letting her go alone.
All right. I will take you.
You don't need anyone to take me. I've gone many times before.
But not when there's been such wind blowing.
He's right. We'll take you.
No.
I'm not about to stay here with the baby when a wind might return to this house. Ooh.
I know Mother made me promise. But I'm gonna go find that giant anyway. Into the woods it's always when you see the last you're through and then into the woods you go again to take another journey.
Into the woods where the clear begin before we know the fear. Into the woods away from here.
Into the woods to find the giant.
Into the woods to go to town.
Into the woods the path is straight and easy then to hesitate.
Into the woods it's not the way, it's just another journey. Into the woods but not to walk the strange to make the strong. Into the woods to see what's wrong.
Into the woods to slay the giant.
Into the woods to shield the child, clean the wind.
To find the future.
To shield,
To slay.
to lead,
To find.
to fix, to hide,
To battle.
to see what the trouble is. Rapunzel! What are you doing here? What's wrong? Oh, nothing, Mommy, dearest. You're the discovered without company for 14 years. Why is my friends vanishing to another where there's one leaf? And I can't go back! Are we happening?
You.
Giant!
You. Investing into a giant. Once you do the giant thing, just go, giant.
There are a few more.
The father will not use that. This is for your steward. Relax.
And what brings you into the world?
Rapunzel being a wench.
Being a witch.
She's a changed woman. She's subject to several fits of crying moods that no folks predict. And not with you.
Have you tried Milo?
It's a different land. Follow it. Cinderella?
She remains well.
But now, brother, think of what you're really doing here.
High in a tower like yours was a tire of beauteously. All around the tower, they get a friar 120 feet. Agony, no frustration more keen. When the one thing you want is a thing that you've not even seen.
I found a casket entirely of glass. No, it's unbreakable. Inside, don't ask, it's made in a lap. Just as unwakeable,
What unmistakable agony is the way I'll wait for.
Yes, did my no.
Did you learn your name?
No, the dwarf standing guard.
Agony, just that princess must weep. Always wrong, anything almost for something asleep. If it were not for the thicket,
I think it's no trick, is this stick?
it's the thicket.
The quickest is pick it apart with a stick.
Yes, but even one trick is pressing about one.
What stick?
No thicket in the opposite with war.
What?
War!
For the very upsetting.
Not forgetting the task unachievable, mountains unscalable, if it's conceivable, but unavailable. Agony, misery, well, not to know what you miss. While there's life for years, you cry out my fear, what unbearable bliss. Agony, that can cut like a knife. Ah, well, back to my wife.
He's ugly! Pretty! Pretty!
Is that yours?
Are you sure it's the right direction?
We went down south. Maybe he forgot the way. How's the
The
stream?
path was straight. Now there is no path.
Oh, where's the stream? Where's the lily pond? Where's Granny? Look, just calm down. Maybe we should head back.
No! Well, let's have to find Granny without the path.
Mother warned me never to stray from the
The
path.
path is straight from you.
Wait, sounds familiar. See you distance. Real tree.
Oh, I guess I recognize
Who might that be?
It's you one of the royal family. That's all. What brings you into the woods?
Oh, well, the castle, that giant boom.
I warned you. Why did you do something?
Whoop-dee-doo. I don't think all this is carried out.
And I warned you never to touch the word about an every dog thing. It's your problem. Or maybe we should head back to the village. I wouldn't be in such a rush if I were you. Guess which passage I'm taking to the castle. No.
What?
This is all that's left of my garden and then a feed. And there's not much left in your house either.
But I heard giants never strike the same house twice.
You heard wrong. Well, maybe we should go back to that.
condition.
Wake up. Promise me you will let us be heard what we promised. Promise! I stand your death's door.
I'll do all I can.
Promise!
All right, promise!
Away from there. You killer!
I was thinking of the greater good. That's my job.
Jerk.
This is the world I meant. Couldn't you listen? Couldn't you stay content? Stay behind walls as I could not. No matter what you say, children won't listen. No matter what you know, children refuse to learn. Guide them along the way, still they won't listen. Children can only grow from something you love to something you love. I was so dead. And now this! When are things going to return to normal?
We must be gone if we're to rise before night. Where are you going?
Oh, we're up to the can't stay home. Move! There's nowhere to hide.
You'll never get there. We'll have to stay here and find a way out together.
I want you to listen to me. Some people, like you, dirty cousins, are cut out to battle giants. Other high-class people like me, we're not. You should know I just took out the competition. And as long as I can be of no help, we're gonna go hide. Everything will be fine.
Not always.
Good night. No, didn't say that. You are thinking the same thing. Listen, careful. We just saw three people die. Since when are you so sweet and sounding bold you carved up? I won't have the back. So we'll stop it. It's time we find that boy and give her what she wants. If we give her the boy, she'll kill him too. If we don't, she'll have to pay. Guys, one step at a time. Give the boy. Apologize if makes a man.
Yes, you're doing so good.
Yeah, yes, he's really sweet boy at heart. She'll see that. You people are so mine! They think I'm a bad boy that's a giant bragging about our land! Now, while anybody you talking about the problem, I'll find the boy and I'll feed him to the giant for lunch! No.
I'll have to find him first.
I'll go too.
No.
We'll fan out. Little creature can't define each
What
other.
if one of us gets lost?
100 paces, right from here. No. You stay here with the baby. I do not want you roaming about the woods alone.
You would leave our child with her?
Yes, the baby is asleep. She'll be safe with the girl.
But what if the giant returns here?
She'll not harm him, I know.
But how do you know?
I know.
How do you know?
I know.
Oh, what if?
Please, guys, stop your insulting! Hurry! 100 paces. Go.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Whoa! Hello, sir.
Hello.
You must be here to slay the giant.
Uh-huh.
Have you come upon the giant yet?
No.
I have.
Yeah.
Yes.
What may you be doing? Alone. Once again, please. Let's go with the kitchen. Pretty hard.
Okay.
Pretty hard. Big or small. As long as after all, it's going to fall in the room.
Ah, what if it's not right?
Very long from her, and full feeling. Let us make the moment done a lot. Like the Dawson store working, she must know that I was happy just to take the moment, present to the moment.
You go, girl. Jack! Jack? Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ah! What's wrong, ma'am? May I be of some service?
The tree has fallen. Mother's grave destroyed.
Oh, I'm sorry.
My wishes have just been crushed.
Don't say that.
It's true you wouldn't understand.
Well, you can't stay here. The design will lose.
I'm sure the prince will see to it that the giant's rid from our land.
There's been no sign of the prince. No doubt he's off seducing some young maiden.
What?
That's what I understand princes do.
Not every prince.
You look just like the princess.
No.
But dirty.
Ah!
You are the princess!
Oh no, get up. Get up. No. There's not a princess here.
Ah. What are you to do?
I must return to the castle.
Yes. You haven't heard? You came from the royal family. The castle has been set upon for the giant, big neck.
I'm prince.
The prince is not with them. You must come with me. You should be safe in our company.
Oh, your mustache is muddy.
Who's yours? Now let's go.
Bye.
Giant.
Ah! The giant! I almost forgot. We'll meet each other in the woods again.
This was just a moment in the woods. Our movie. Inside. Read the moment just fly. For the moment that we have. Every moment is just moment.
Feels like little.
That is what the next moment holds for me. I shall never forget you and how brave you are to be alone in the woods and how alive you made me
What was that? Oh, was that me? Was that him? Did a prince really kiss me? And kiss me? And kiss me? And did I kiss him back? Yeah.
Should have been back by now.
I'm sure she'll return. She wouldn't get lost.
No, I must go and search for her.
We'll come too.
No, stay here, baby. I will be back soon. I just don't want her papers. One.
It's not our fault the giant loves you! Let go of him! Leave him alone!
Where'd you find this? Where is my wife?
She's dead.
What? I'm sorry, sir. I came upon her. She was under a tree.
He was sobbing over her like she was his own mother. How awful.
Something's happened. I shouldn't have let her wander off alone. I buried her in a footprint. I should have insisted she stay home.
Remorse will get you nowhere.
My wife is dead!
Wake up! People are dying all around you. You're not the only one to suffer loss. When you're dead, you're dead. Now it's time to get this quiet and dying for her. Oh, so much is dead. Keep away from him. This is no time to be soft-hearted. He's going to the giant and I'm taking him.
Yes, he's the one to blame. It's because of you that the giant in our midst, but my wife is dead. But is it my fault that I was given those beans and made a new career like how for beans and not those beans that have been enough stock to get up to the giant in the first place?
Wait a minute, Matt. It keeps her cow. Oh, can't tell that himself. We're too cold with the word. Let's speak with it all. We're so going to tell us which is steal. That's all.
It's your fault.
No.
So it's your fault.
No,
Yes, it is.
it's not.
It's true.
Wait a minute, Zoe, so we both get my cow back from you.
That's your fault.
Yes, so it is that I kept those beans for our house. Let's curse. She made this gotta give her free first.
It's father's fault. The curse got placed. The place got cursed in the first place. Oh, this is his fault. No, it's his fault.
No, this is his.
I guess.
Wait a minute, I chopped down the beanstalk right now, clear to the side, any beanstalk that's what where is how, and the second dragged it down here in the first place, technically.
Yes. How?
Who had the other beans? The other beans?
The other beans?
You pocketed the other beans.
I didn't. Yes, it did.
No,
No, it isn't. I gave it to my wife.
No,
No, it isn't.
This is it.
Wait a minute, you think. That's just good to me. You're too the one of those happens to be, ain't you?
You mean I owe people to my own you? I never knew it was like, well, don't look here. That's your fault.
It's her fault, and it isn't mine at all.
But what?
Well, if you hadn't gone back up again,
You're in need.
you're reading me that head.
But I got it from my mother.
No, it's her fault then. Guess what about the harp in the third place?
The harp, yes. She went and dared me to.
I gave it to
You dared me to. She said that I was scared. You dared me
me.
to.
No, I didn't.
So it's your fault.
Wait a minute. Well, if you hadn't given it to me, you hadn't known what you mean in the first place. You hadn't written in the first place. Right? You hadn't written in the first place.
It's your fault.
Your fault. Your fault. Your fault. It's the last midnight. It's the last wish. It's the last midnight. Buddha will be bloom. Click. Hold little line. Show little bow. Rub a little mouth. Did you? Had to get your priest. Had to get your cow. Had to get your priest. Doesn't matter how. Anyway, it doesn't matter now. It's the last midnight. It's the moon flat. Nothing but a last midnight. Everybody's mad flat. Nothing we can do is not exactly true. We can always give it a boy. No, of course, what really matters is not the name. Somebody you can blame. Well, tell me if that's the thing you like. Tasting the name. If that's the age, give me the blame. Just give me the boy. No, no. You're so nice. You're not good. You're not bad. You're just nice. I'm not good. I'm not nice. I'm just right. I'm the witch. You're the world. I'm not hit by what no one believes. I'm the
Maybe I shouldn't have stolen from the giant.
Maybe I shouldn't have played in the past. Maybe I shouldn't have attended the ball.
Yes. Maybe you shouldn't have. Where are you going? Waiting here.
But you said we had to find our way out of this together.
It doesn't matter if we're together or apart. We need your help. You don't understand. My wife is the one who really helped. I depended on her for everything.
You would leave your child.
My child would be much happier in the arms of a princess.
Won't you tell me that? But wait! Come on.
I thought you were dead.
Not completely. Oh, wait, Evan.
As far as I'm concerned, you are.
Is that true?
It's because of you all this happened.
I strayed into the garden to give your mother a gift. And I foolishly took some of those beans for my own. How was I to know? How are we ever to know? When your mother died, I ran from my guilt. Now aren't you doing the same?
No!
Aren't you running away?
No more questions.
Please.
No more sex. Comes the day you say what for. Please, no more.
They disappoint, they disappear, they die, but they don't.
What?
We disappoint and turn our fear, forgive though we won't.
No more riddles. No more jests. No more curses you can undo. Left by fathers you never knew. No more questions. No more feelings. Time to shut the door. Just no more.
Running away, let's do it. Free from the ties that bind. No more despair or burdens to bear. Out there yonder. Running away, go to it. But where did you have in mind? Have to take care unless there's a where. You'll only be wandering blind. Just more questions, different kinds. Where are we to go? Where are we ever to go? Running away, we'll do it. Why sit around and die? Trouble is, son, the farther you run, the more you feel undefined by what you have left undone. More who you've left behind. We disappoint, we leave a mess, we die for freedom.
Disappointed, and I guess so we won't.
Like father, like son. No more giants waging war. Can't we just pursue our lives with our children and our wives till that happier day arrives? How do you ignore all the witches, all the curses, all the wolves, all the lies, the false hopes, the goodbyes, the reverses, although wondering what even worse is still in store? All the children, all the giants, no more.
You wouldn't give up.
You wouldn't leave his baby.
Looks like he was going to.
Give me my son.
Christ, my husband.
Now what do we do?
We have to have a plan before the giant returns. We all stink. We can only find some way to surprise her.
Oh, right. Oh, good friend. I need your help now more than ever. What is the prince? Who was it? No, I don't care. What's important now is that we find a way to solve the giant. How can you help? You could do that? Oh, how can I ever thank you?
You can talk to birds.
The birds will help.
How?
When the giant returns, they still attack her and take out her eyes so she's blind.
And what will that do?
Well, then you can strike her, surprise her, or whatever you do to fellow giants.
But once she's blinded, she'll stagger about. She'll be angry.
She'll crush us all.
Smear the ground with pitch.
Yes,
We'll lure her to an area, smear the pitch.
her shoes will stick and she'll be unable to move.
I'll climb a tree and strike her from behind. I'll climb the tree too. It may take too many blows.
I'm excited.
I'm gonna kill another giant. It's almost dark soon. You must find the pitch.
There's so much ready.
Wait! My son will be safest with you. This will take no time.
Oh, we better there now. Don't cry, little one. I know you want your mother.
Hello.
The giant went in that direction.
My darling, what are you doing here? And then you're so slow. You're the child. I know that ain't mine.
I warned you.
You must be nice to castle at once. There's a giant on the loose.
The giant has been to the castle. Moral.
Are you all right? Why are you being so cold? Like I'm scared.
I'm not your only love, am I?
I love you. Truly I do. But alas, it's true.
Why, if you loved me, would you have strayed?
I thought that if you were mine, I would never desire more. And part of me is content and as happy as I've ever been, but there still remains a part of me that continually needs more.
I want to say you wanted more too. That doesn't mean I went in search of it. If this is the sort of prince that you are, what kind of king will you be?
I was raised to be charming and not sincere. I did not wish to be born king, and I'm merely human.
I think you should go.
But I do love you.
Huh. And consider I'm lost, a victim of the giant.
Is that what you truly wish?
I don't know what I wish! My father's house was a nightmare! Yours was some kind of a dream. Now I just want to be in between. Please just leave me alone.
I shall always love the maiden who ran away.
Another faraway prince.
We're almost finished. See over there between the two trees? The guy comes in from the other side. I was going to climb the tree too. I'm glad you could help me. What's wrong? My granny's gone. I'm so sorry. I think my granny and my mother would be upset with me. Why? Well, they said only to make them proud. I'm about to kill somebody.
Well, not somebody. A giant who's been doing harm.
The guy's a person. Are we still forgetting that? So this is very unhappy. Mother cannot guide you. Now you're on your own. Only me beside you. You're not alone. No one's alone. Truly, no one's alone. Sometimes people leave you halfway to the woods. Others may deceive you. You're beside her too. You're beside alone. But no one's alone. I know.
Waiting for my mother hears that I've slain the giant. Jack, your mother's dead. Dead? Was she slain by the giant? She was arguing with the giant, trying to protect you. And she was struck a deadly blow by the Prince Steward. Oh no. Why would he do that? He thought
She was provoking the giant. Can no one bring her back? No one.
Who will pay for this? After we have slain the giant, I will slay him.
You'll do nothing of the kind.
But he hasn't killed my mother, right?
I guess not.
Then he must be punished.
Oh no.
Why not? Because that would be wrong. What he did was wrong. He should be punished.
He will be somehow.
How?
Somehow!
How?
I don't know! Stop asking me questions I can't answer.
I'm going to kill him.
Then kill him. No. Don't kill him.
Mother isn't here now.
Wrong things, right things.
No one can say.
Who can say what's true?
Nothing's quite so clear now.
Do things, fight things.
Did you wash away?
You decide, but you are not alone.
Believe me, no one is alone.
No one is alone. Believe me.
Truly,
You
you
move just a finger. Save the slightest word. Something bound to linger. Linger. No one is alone. Believe me, no one is alone. People make mistakes, fathers.
Mother,
People make mistakes, holding to their own, thinking they're alone.
honor their
Fight
mistakes.
with their mistakes,
Everybody makes
one another's terrible mistakes. Wishes can be right, science can be good. You decide what's right, you decide what's good. Just remember, someone is on your side, our side, someone else is not. While you're singing our side, maybe we forgot. We are not alone. No one is alone. Just don't let it go. We can make it so. Someone is on your side.
Someone know our plan. Where is the boy? We don't know. Yes, we do. We can't go on hiding him any longer. He might take a price. Tell me where he is. Over there. See those trees where the birds are clustered? Jack is in that tree hiding. Thank you. Now justice will be served, and I shall leave your kingdom. Can't have this potato.
Every note was one straight road. The harder to wait, the better to have. Agreed?
Going to hide. Know how to get there.
And how to get back?
And eat first. Never rely on a man, even a pretty one.
Now it's our return home. And let us hope there be no more killing. Where am I to go? I have nobody to take care of me. You have to take care of yourself now, Jack. It's time.
No, it's not. I'll take care of him.
You will?
Yes, I'll be your mother now.
I don't want another mother. I want a friend. And a pet.
Well, of course, we have nowhere to go, so we'll move in with you.
Oh, my house is
Oh,
down.
that'll be fun.
You don't. Of course you move in with us. And you. You should join us. We'll not be returning to the castle.
Mom I'll gladly help you with your house. Hey, there are actually times I enjoy cleaning.
How proud my wife would have been of us. How sad my son will never know her. Maybe it just wasn't meant to have children.
Don't say that, of course you're meant to have children.
But how will I go about being a father with no one to mother my child?
Just calm the child.
Just calm the child.
Look, tell him the story of how it all happened. Be father and mother. You'll know what to do.
Alone.
Sometimes people leave you halfway through the woods. Do not let it grieve you. No one leaves for good. You are not alone. No one is alone. Hold him to the light now. Let him see the glow. Things will come out right now. Tell him what you know.
Once upon a time, in a far-off kingdom, lived a young maiden, a sad young lad,
Careful of things
and a childless baker
say.
with his wife.
Children will listen. Careful of things you do. Children will see and learn. Children may not obey, but children will listen. Children will look to you for which way to turn. Know what to be. Happily for you say, listen to me. Children will listen. Careful the wish you make. Wishes are children. Careful the path they take. Wishes come true. Not free. Careful the spell you cast. Not just on children. Sometimes the spell may last. That's what you can see. And turn against you. Careful the tale you tell. That is the spell. Children will listen. So fearful, so deep, so dark, so you may lose. So fast you think of fools. You careful, so deep, so dark, so you may lose. How you are fools. So it's not a wrong, it's not a wrong, it's not a wrong. So into the woods you go again. You have to every now and then. Into the woods they're telling when to be ready for the journey. Into the woods but not too fast for what you wish you lose at last. Into the woods but mind is past. Into the woods but mind is future. Into the woods but not stray. Against the wolf pursues the next away. It's dark, the light is dim. But now there's you, me, her, and him. The choices look small, the choices look grim. But everything you learn there will help when you return there. Light is getting dimmer, I think I see a glimmer.